Hey, how are y'all? Good morning. Good morning. Do you guys see my justice scale in my room back there? My Libra scale. I'm an Aquarius, but I feel most of the time like a Libra because my moon sign is in Libra, so I operate that way. uh, your moon sign is your emotional state, who you are on the inside. Most people feel like their moon sign, like most people. Thank you. Yeah, I look radiant, but the pollen's kicking my ass. So you guys might hear like a lot of sniffing and stuff. So I have even more payment methods. You okay, baby?
It's gone.
You don't have it?
No, it's gone.
I told you it's because it's allergies. That's why you had all those bumps on your leg last night. It's allergies. It's the pollen. Because the pollen got me itching and stuff too, like crazy. My nose keep itching. Do you feel like a Aries on the inside key? Because I definitely feel like a Libra. That's why I brought my Libra scale right here. Um, I have more payment methods for those of you who are interested in a reading. So it's not just PayPal anymore. You know, if you have an iPhone, you should be able to send payment. I have Apple Cash. I have everything in the top of the comment section. So for those of you who don't have anything but Apple Cash, JaleesaLove at iCloud.com. Um, and then I have, what else? Chime. So if you have Chime banking, you could use the pay friend option, okay? What's up? It just disappeared because you got that allergic reaction problem from mommy. Sorry. Well, we got bad allergies, so when you get older, you're gonna have to be taking like, and mine is year round. You don't have to take allergy pills every day unless you get some shots, allergy shots. And I have PayPal, of course. So, but if you send by Apple Cash, please let me know. That way I can go back and check, put you on the list. If you send by Chime, definitely let me know as well. Okay. Well, let's get at it then, you know. Let's get at it so we can check in on them, see what's going on. No, I mean, I just got started, so there is no list at all. Lady Sai, you're a Libra. Do you see my Libra scale in the background? That's my most treasured piece. Yes, you got to be strong. Be all that you can. want to share anything. Girl, you over here farting or something?
Sorry.
Farting all on the live? Yes, you got to be strong. Be all the best you got. Asia, okay, Asia, you're first. What next for me in my career and finances? You lost your job in March. Okay. Where's my cards? I think they're behind me. I don't want to use those. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so after Asia, I have Saida. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hope I am. What's next for Asia in her career and finances? What's next for Asia in career and finances? Asia career finances. What's next? Did you quit your job or did you did you get fired or something? I got Saida. Is that you? What? Don't ask me for nothing, girl. You just woke up. Go brush your teeth and go figure it out. You don't just hop on iPads and stuff when you wake up. Now you see I'm working. Okay, you know what? Because Spirit is putting a strong emphasis, Asia, that you're gonna find something better. Something better is coming your way. You got the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. You're gonna find something way better. Okay, that's what's next. They did you okay, you did me a favor. That's what you should have told them. You should have said you did me a favor, Badesky. For sure. Okay. In a real way. Next for Asian career and finances. I see you celebrating because you're going to find something better. Remember, the more you donate, the more information, okay? If you ask something that requires a lot of interpretation, please make sure your donation is matching that. You may have loved that job, but I feel like you're going to find something that you love even more, okay? So this is worthy. This is going to be worthy of you popping bottles, okay? 3 of Cups is, you know, a celebration. You might drink to that or toast to that, whatever. You're going to celebrate, okay? The 6 of Wands, look what she's looking at. Okay, she's on her high horse. So this new job is going to give you a sense of, like, a good pride, okay? You can be like, damn, I got that job, and it's even better. It's like an upgrade from your last job, okay? What's next for Asia in career and finances? Okay, so after Asia, I have Saida. After Saida, I have, I'm going in order of which it was received. Okay, 989 number. Your Apple Cash shows as invalid. I don't know if you did that on purpose or you didn't mean to, but it shows as invalid. So I didn't receive any money from you. So you're not on the list yet, okay? But yeah, Asia, Saida, and then I got two other people. Asia, Saida, Blessed by Iman, Gizem, Kendre, okay? Make sure your bank and everything like that is set up through Apple Cash, okay? Because I didn't receive it. What's next for Asia in career and finances? What's next for Asia in career and finances? I see abundance for you. A whole lot of abundance, Asia. Okay. So I also feel as long as you're taking initiative, which eventually you will, obviously, to land this job, confidence is your best friend. Okay. Knowing your self-worth is your best friend in whatever job or whatever you decide to do. But from what it's showing within the energy right now, it is showing abundance for you financially. Okay. And you being in a very good position. So I don't see any financial hardships or anything like that. Okay. A big interview. Okay. You may land that interview because the 6 of Wands and 3 of Cups tells me this is something that you're really like a huge accomplishment for you. It's a big deal. Okay. It's not just, oh yeah, you got the job. It's like a big deal. You're like, yes. You know. All right, so cool. It's so amazing how the cards can provide us relief. Uh, I don't know, like I don't know what I mean. I obviously lived my life at one point without tarot cards, but I don't know. It's so nice to know what's coming, to be prepared. Like, Saida, what is your question? Yes, you got to be strong. Be the best you can. So I see your efforts and stuff is gonna pay off, Asia. Who is Saida? If you see me keep doing like this, I don't know if you're aware or not, but newsflash, it is pollen season, so my nose is always itchy 24/7. All right. So who is he? I need to know his name. Did you brush your teeth? Anissa. 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 You know I got you some new sheets, right? I brought you some new sheets. What are you doing? Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. You gotta let me do that, you heard me? I said you have to let me do that. You don't know how.
I can't find my remote.
Well, I don't know what to tell you because I don't know where it's at. It got to be somewhere, but I don't know because I don't even have your remote. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be right with you in just a second. Yes, there are slots available. Just watch that for now. Excuse me, sorry, y'all. All right, let's see. Man, this shit gonna piss me right off. Let me see. Shut up. It is bad, bad. All right. His name is Khalif. It's gonna be the same thing, honey. Let me see if someone said 504. I got $5. Lakeisha, I got you down. Please, guys, keep in mind your reading is going to be reflected by what you donate, okay? Don't expect an in-depth answer and extra details and whatever if your donation is not matching that. Khalif's actions towards Saida in April. Khalif's actions towards Saida in April, please. Khalif's actions towards Saida in April. What is his sign? What's your sign? Okay, you guys need to wait. I'm not reading any donations while I'm on a reading. You have to wait. I'm not interrupting anybody's reading to look at donations back to back. Please wait. And are you guys in communication or not? Khalif's actions towards Saida in April, this April. I'm not really seeing much of any actions. Okay. If you guys are not in communication, you may not have communication from him this month. Okay. I do see him holding back on communication. Strength is here. The Four of Cups is here. Okay. I feel like he's not really interested right now in this connection in April. Now, things are subject to change. It is energy, but right now, based on his energy, he's not interested in connecting, okay? I feel like he's definitely in his head about you, okay? But not only that, but I also feel like he has some pride and ego thing going on, okay? I feel like internally he desires to resolve conflict with you. He desires to, um, resolve things, especially if things ended pretty nastily. Um, he desires to fix things, but I feel like he may not do it in April. This is just what he wants internally, but I don't really see him taking action on that. And you have the sun here. I feel like he's kind of sort of definitely like ignoring you, focusing on work, minding his business in a way, trying to distract himself when it comes to you. So yeah, I don't really see any action from him being taken, okay? He may have a lot on his plate or something going on, okay? Which is why he's not really too focused on this connection with you and reconnecting in April. Okay. He may already know. He may think that you're going to reject him. Like, he feels inside, like, even if he were to reach out to you, he feels like you would probably just reject him, okay? So he is caught up in his head. He may be overthinking. Okay, Iman, make sure your donation matches that energy of needing all those answers, okay? For love and finance, you guys need to make sure, if you want all these details, you need to make sure your donation is detailed, okay? And I feel like he's someone who has ego, he has whatever. So, um, and guys, please understand that, ooh, God, these pollen so bad, guys. I think this year is the worst it's been in Atlanta. Like, the worst it has been. If you have not sent any money, receive answer from me. These no free reading, okay? This is paid reading by donation. You don't send nothing, you don't get answers, okay? Okay, so I just got Saida done. Now I'm gonna do Marie, who all I have. I'm going in order of which I have received them. So I believe Iman is left. Based on what you donate, Iman, that's a yes or no answer, okay? And I need a specific question when you're sending money. That's how it works here. I'm not just throwing cards. You need to ask a question and I give you an answer. So after Iman is who? Is whoever sent this $5 on 504 number. I just text you back. So okay. After Iman and the 504 number, I have Gizem. Gizem is going to be after um, the 504 number. Gizem, based on what you donated, I'm not answering those two topics. Okay. So again, y'all need to understand these are by donations. You get what you pay for. Okay. Simple. I am Saeed. Okay. So, what is your question, Iman? And then Saeed, go ahead and type your question. Respond to me, you can, by message or on chat, whatever. After Gizem is going to be Kendra. You guys saying y'all don't know how this works when I've been repeating the same thing for the last 30 minutes. I've been saying you get what you pay for. It says it at the top of the chat. The more detailed you need, make sure your donation is matching that, okay? Sai, I know you said you typed your question, but I never told you to put your question, okay? Please, if I don't call on you, do not send me your question, because your question is going to get lost in the chat and I'm not going to go on a manhunt for it. Please wait until I call on you and then you send me your question. So, Sai, I'm going to need your question again. For those of you sent by PayPal, thank you for putting your note there. I do prefer it that way, okay? If you're sending my Apple Cash, you can send your question along with your payment, okay? In messages, not on the chat. Okay, so after Gazem is gonna be Kendra. Thank you for your donation, Lakeisha and Kendra. Thank you for your generous donation, I meant. And then Lakeisha's after Kendra, after Lakeisha, Cecilia. After Cecilia, okay, well, never mind, because that's Iman sent an extra donation. So, Sai, you said on YouTube just now, will I overcome my financial storm this year? Okay. Will Sai overcome his financial storm this year? Will Sai overcome his financial issues this year? Will Sai overcome his financial issues this year? Sai. Yes, you will. You will, in a big way, okay? Yes, if you're sitting on Apple Cash, you can send your money. Sorry, you can send your message, your question through messages, okay? But not the chat unless I called on you. Because people going to keep typing, it's going to get lost, and I won't see it. You will overcome your financial storm, Sai, okay? As long as you stay persistent, if you stay resilient, don't give up, and also don't be afraid to try new things, okay? Don't be afraid to try something new, whether that be a new type of job, a new career path, whatever it is. Don't be afraid to explore your creative side even as well. Okay, so if you do that, yeah, I do see a lot of money for you this year. Okay, I do see opportunity for you and success overcoming whatever challenges you have going on. Make sure you're also being confident in yourself. Okay, you should be fine. All right. Okay. Iman. Iman, I need a specific question, honey. Okay. You sent, I think, a total of 20. Okay. So, Gizem, I know you asked me, you want to know about your relationship, then you asked about your job, and then what's limiting you. So, I can just ask what you need to know when it comes to um, your career. Are you in an actual career? Because when people say career, career is something that, if I'm not mistaken, something that you went to school for. Okay, something that you know, and a job is different. Okay, so are you in a job or a career, or are you in school? And Gazem, you sent me money in a whole nother country's currency. I'm not sure why you did that. You sent me $7 in USD money, and then you sent me $10 in another country's current currency, and I'm not in that country. I'm in the U.S. All right. I don't know, Amon. I don't know if you need time to think about it, but I have to move forward. Well, let me double check that because the first one, I don't get it. I'm confused. The first one was USD, and the second one is another currency. Cause I'm let me double check that. Okay. I mean, I think. Okay, cool. Whatever. Okay, so you sent my iMessage. Well, why did you send it me by iMessage? I thought you were gonna hit me up on YouTube. Hello, I'm sending my message through here. Will my business see growth? Okay. Is that you sure that's the only question you had? Gigi, I just had to make sure because I've never seen it like that because it was two separate payments you sent. One was USD, and the other one was another currency. So I was like, what? I'm confused. I sent it via iMessage. All right, so will Iman's business see growth? Will Iman's business see growth, please? Iman's business. Will her business see growth? Will Iman's business see growth? Iman's business. Will Iman's business see growth? You said that you're a Cosmo. Um, right now, I don't feel like you will see growth. And for the foreseeable future, you may not see any growth, unfortunately. Okay. Have you been going through this for a while? Like you've been in a cycle to where you haven't seen growth? Has it been like this for some time, or is this something recent for you? Or have you just started, or what is it? Because the answer is no, not right now. Okay. Mom's business, see growth. Mom's business. Mom's business, see growth. Yeah, some tells me you may have been in some sort of cycle. Okay, because you have two tens here, or you may find yourself in a cycle within your business. Okay, like let's say if you just started, it's gonna take. It may, if you've ever heard of the saying, it may get worse before it gets better. One of those things. Okay. But I'm not really seeing any growth in it right now. Seven of Pentacles reverse. I don't know. I don't want to say this, but it could be saying that, you're wasting. You could be wasting your time with this business. Okay. Um, but it's almost like, or you're not making enough time for it. Could be that too. I was in school for 9 months, so I stopped offering as much service and availability was limited. Yeah, I don't see. I don't know, because I still don't see right now the growth that you're looking for. Okay. I'm getting something about 7 months. It could take up to 7 months or maybe 7 weeks till you see some sort of turnaround, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. It's gonna take time, way more time than you even expect. Okay, for things to turn around. Yeah, I'm getting the number 7. I'm gonna stick to that. And it feels like I'm hearing definitely like several months. Could also be like the 7th month, but I don't. 7th month will take us to July, maybe, maybe around July.
Mom, there's a spider in my room.
Where?
Is it on my wall about you? But since it doesn't want to get killed, it's behind my TV.
It's behind your TV. What kind of spider is it?
It's like the black spider that I was telling you downstairs, but it wasn't there.
Dude, that's why you got spiders and stuff in your room, because you don't know how to stop eating in your room and leaving stuff in your room. Hold on, y'all.
Now I will regret putting stuff in my room to eat.
Well, it's not putting it in your room. You gotta start taking it out. See all that stuff you leave there? You don't listen. Where's my sandal? Go get my sandal downstairs.
Is it still there?
It's behind your TV?
Yeah.
that room all the way up. Take all that food out. Out. Alright, y'all. I am back. Gizem is next, I believe. So I will look into your current relationship. What does Gizem need to know about her current relationship? What does Gizem need to know about her current relationship? Don't kill the spider. Well, I have to kill the spider. I have a child. And I typically don't. I'm not afraid of spiders. I literally let them roam because I know they represent money. But my daughter's scared, so I had to kill him. Or I will never hear the end of it. And it's crazy that you said it's money. Because as soon as that spider showed up, I checked PayPal. And PayPal's like, oh, we want to offer you a loan for your business. And I'm like, what? I've been needing me a loan. So that makes a lot of sense. Gizem's current relationship. What does Gizem need to know about the current relationship? Magician. You said this individual is you love him so much, but he comes with a lot of baggage, and you keep pushing your limits with him. He takes care of you financially. He takes care of me financially and loves me, but is very cold and bossy. Well, pick what you want. You want a man who's taking care of you financially? Okay. What's more important? Or a man who takes care of you financially and emotionally? And not only that, but I'm pretty sure you knew this about him before you guys met, right? Like how he is, his personality. But I'm not a therapist, so a counselor. Although I could be a good one. All the information on how to get a reading is at the top of the screen, top of the chat. Please read, guys, okay? What does Gizem need to know about her current relationship? Gizem's current relationship. What does she need to know? Gizem. I feel like, yeah, he will give you money and all this stuff. Is he gonna take care of you emotionally? No. I don't feel like he is. At least it's not showing that he is. I feel like you'll try to make it work. You'll try. But ultimately, if that's not what's natural for him, if that's not who or what he wants to be or his feeling, I mean, you can't change him, okay? You can try to make it be whatever you want to make it be, but if it's not what it is naturally, then, okay? I feel like, there is a sense of you feeling like you deserve better, okay? But that's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. Okay? I can't tell you what to do. But I do see you and him butting heads, not necessarily seeing eye to eye on that. So the hangman is a card of sacrifice as well. So I feel like if you decide to stay with him, you will need to sacrifice your needs, you know? You will need to sacrifice that emotional aspect of the relationship that you're looking for. That's what you're going to have to do. Should you be in a relationship and sacrifice your emotional needs or your needs, what you need in a relationship and a partner? No. Okay. For those who are interested in reading, please take a look at the top of the chat. Please read what is at the top of the chat. It's literally right there. Okay. Look, I don't know. I'm not talking about your family. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about what you need to know about your relationship. That's what Spirit says. Okay. You could try to make it work all you want, but ultimately you will butt heads about that. Okay. I don't see any emotional availability in this relationship. Sorry. I don't see it happening right now. I do see it's mostly about money. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Six of Pentacles, money, money. I don't know if that's how you guys started your relationship or that's how, things. Because if you started off with that kind of foundation, why would you expect anything different? Why would you expect anything different if that's how you guys kind of started, if that was the foundation? Because if you start a relationship on money, 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 giving gifts and stuff like that, that may just be his love language. That may just be what he views as being emotional. Giving you money, giving you gifts, taking care of you financially, whatever it is. So if he's been like that, if you met him like that, why would you expect him to become this Prince Charming, almost like a knight to you, a knight in shining armor? Either way, I still see you're going to be feeling as though you deserve better. I see that you and him will butt heads. You may argue. There will be conflict. Simple as that. I don't see a smooth relationship right now. He loves you in his own way. So, again, why did you not know this when you met him? Or is he magically just like that? Because I doubt he's magically like that. Okay? Because I feel like that's just how he may be showing his affection or whatever it is. Okay? He thought under his burdens was a sweet man. Not sure why you thought that. I'm not seeing anything about sweet. Will the emotional aspect of Gigi's relationship improve? Will the emotional aspect of Kazam's relationship improve? No. It's not going to improve, honey. Okay? Not in the way that you want it. Okay. Um, Gazem, please don't ask me questions. I'm like that because I'm not a counselor. I can't tell you what you're doing wrong. Okay. I'm not. This is not a therapy session. This is a question and a tarot reading and answer question about what's important about your relationship. But all the personal, emotional, I'm not even into all that. Okay. But what I am telling you is that you want to know if your relationship. That's my jar, y'all. Um, you want to know if your relationship is going to be emotional and all this extra stuff. No, I don't see that. That doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. I just don't see it, and maybe that's just not how he is. So whatever you thought, that's what you thought. That's what your perception is. But that doesn't mean that that's the truth. That don't mean that's who he is. Okay. And if anything, now we have another five. So if anything, you and him is gonna be button heads, going at it. You're not seeing eye to eye on that. Okay. You're basically constantly feeling hurt about how he is, how he goes about things. Maybe he might say sorry or something or try to give you money, and that's about it. I don't see what emotional whatever you're looking for in these cards, okay? That's up to you whether you're going to stay or go. My dryer sound, well, not my dryer, but my washer sounds like that because um, I have a pillow, well, pillows in there, so it's kind of unbalanced, and that's why it's doing that. Can you tell me? What's the other question? What is the other question? Okay, you keep saying there's a few messages. I've been filming videos. I have been filming vlogs and videos for 10 years, traveling and makeup, and always wanted to post on social media. What happens if I do, and what limits me from posting? What do you mean what like limits you from posting? You're limiting yourself from posting. Is there something or someone telling you not to post? If you're not posting, it's because you don't want to post. You're not doing it. Nobody can post it for you. Okay? So I can't tell you, neither can the tarot cards, because the answer is you. You're limiting yourself from posting. Okay. What would happen if Gazam posts on social media, or takes her filming and everything on social media? What will happen for Gazam? What will happen for Gazam if she posts her content on social media? I feel like it's saying it's possible you could get paid, okay? Because obviously you can get monetized from posting, becoming a creator. But here's the thing, you can't just go into it with that mindset, okay? You can't just go into it with that mindset of, okay, well, if I start posting on YouTube, or, I start content creating, I need to make that money overnight. It's kind of like your mindset. You're kind of coming off like you expect overnight success, okay? And that's definitely not how it works with the creator community, okay? So I think you just need to, put one foot in front of the other, and just start off without having any expectation of making money, okay, as well, okay? Because when you say successful, success means obviously, the financial part of it. I see that you have doubts. You have, with the moon, I can clearly see that. But I do feel like it's saying you could make some kind of money, albeit maybe not a lot, but you can make some sort of living from it, even if it's just like a side hustle, okay? So, what are you expecting from content creating? You want to feel emotional about it? Because you said it's not for the money. So, what is it about? Just feeling emotionally happy about posting on social media? I don't know. I'm confused. I mean, if that is what gives you emotional satisfaction, then fine. But I'm not seeing any emotional satisfaction for you here, okay? I just feel like you will get money from it, but I don't think it's going to bring you that what you're looking for, okay? No, it's not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you that right now. That's not what I'm seeing. If you're looking for it to fulfill you, give you a voice and connect you to people and all this stuff, I don't see it. Maybe not outwardly doing that, okay? But maybe internally, obviously, if you're doing it and you could feel some type of fulfillment from it, but I don't see like you getting like a lot of attention from your stuff. That's more Six of Wands, okay? If you're having an impact on people, you would want to see the Six of Wands or the world, okay? Those are the best cards for that type of question. I don't see that. Why would you shouldn't be looking for emotional fulfillment from anyone but yourself, honey. If you're seeking it in a man, good luck. You're going to let yourself down every time. You need to be fostering that within yourself, okay? What will fulfill them emotionally? Again, same cards is coming out. What's going to fulfill you is your own self love, okay? You. Nobody else but you. Okay, you need to find your happiness. You need to create your happiness all on your own. I can't tell you what's going to make you happy, okay? But I feel like it's going to come from like inside of you, okay? Doing things that make you feel empowered. Exercise is an example with the Queen of Wands. Beauty, making yourself beautiful or stuff like that, okay? Getting your hair done, taking care of your body, stuff like that, eating right. You could also find fulfillment from that. Again, I'm not a counselor, okay? So that's about how far that's gonna go. All right, moving forward. Okay, I think I did receive a not Cash App, but Apple Pay. Nope, I didn't. Okay. All right, moving on to. I can't tell me what Kendra, are you in communication with this man? Or not? Medi's current feelings for Kendra. Medi's current feelings for Kendra. The only thing he's currently feeling is wanting to make sure you're okay. Okay? The only thing he wants to make sure right now is that you're doing well, you're doing okay. Okay? I feel like he is concerned about your well-being. Queen of Pentacles is not from an emotional place. It's more from a practical place. Like wanting to make sure you're fed, wanting to make sure, you're not sick. Okay? Wanting to make sure your well-being is looked after. However he does that, I don't know. That's who you're involved with. Okay? I'm not involved with him, so I don't know how he does it. But I feel like that's what he's concerned with right now. Right now. Medi's current feelings for Kendra. Medi's current feelings for Kendra. Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like he cares about you, okay? And he wants to do things that make you feel cared for. Okay? Could be like an acts of service thing that he might do for you or something. Okay? Like, are you hungry? Does your head hurt? Are you okay? Those type of things. That's what, the Queen of Pentacles would do. Make sure that you're doing okay. So it feels like right now, he's feeling that he would want to do something for you, to show you that he cares about you. Okay? In his way. I do feel like there is a sincerity coming from him towards you. Okay? Like he genuinely cares. He genuinely, has your best interest at heart. Maybe even if it's financially, he would want to give you money, help you pay a bill, or I don't know. Okay? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. That's how he currently feels. All right, Lakeisha is next. Will me and Ashley have another romantic relationship? Will me and Ashley? I think I read for you last time. Will Lakeisha and Ashley have another romantic relationship? Will Lakeisha and Ashley have another romantic relationship? Keisha and Ashley have another um, uh, romantic relationship. Keisha and Ashley. Um, I feel like you and her are on the same page. Okay, in terms of the future and wanting each other and wanting to have, the 10 of cups with one another. Okay, wanting a long-term successful emotional fulfilling relationship with each other. So that's good that at least the difficult part is out. You both want it. um but I think the problem lies, I think I told you something about her finances last time or something like that. um Hold on, y'all, let me fix my washer because it's imbalanced. So let me go fix it.
What am I doing? How does love run? Oh,
All right, y'all, my bad. I had to really figure out my washing machine. Well, if you have to go back to work, you will still be able to come back and listen to your reading, okay? You will still be able to, because this video is going to be reposted. But yeah, I think Lakeisha, I think I told you something about her, like, in her finances or something like that. I feel like sometimes she feels like she can't give you what you need, Six of Pentacles reverse, or that she doesn't have enough time or something like that for you, okay? But this is obviously right now. So, because of that, she would have to sacrifice. She would have to make sacrifices, or you might need to. I don't know what your work schedules are like, or what the dilemma is, okay? But there would need to be some sort of sacrifice in some way, shape, or form. But I do feel like you and her are on the same page with regards to wanting a future together, wanting to be together again. Okay. Cece, I need his name as well. Did you have any other question, Lakeisha? After Lakeisha is Cecilia. We are officially ending Mercury retrograde today. Thank God. Okay. So if you guys had all kinds of exes and freaks showing up, okay, that's why. Thank God I didn't have any exes show up. Thank God, because I want nothing to do with any of them. And they already know that they can't play with me. So they need not try. Not interested. Please come in here and take a look at the top of the chat. That is where the information is. I'm not repeating myself. Back to back, y'all. When you come into a live, the first thing you should be doing is clicking on the white bubble that tells you everything you need to know. That is how most lives work, okay? How will Lakeisha's acting career go? acting career. How will it go, Lakeisha? I mean, are you doing anything? Are you pursuing the acting career or what? Because right now, I don't really see anything right now. I don't see it going anywhere right now. If you sent money, please wait till I get to you to announce it, okay? Um, like I said, you're in a movie premiere in May. I still don't really see anything substantial within the energies, okay? For your um, acting career. But the star card is more so a card of like reassurance, letting you know, although you may not be sure of where you're going, just trust in the divine plan. Just trust in, you know, maybe even the signs and stuff like that, synchronicities you may be seeing, okay? Trust in your path, I feel like the spirit is saying. And there may be other things that come up. So I feel like remaining adaptable as well is going to be important to ensure some kind of success within your acting career. Okay, Cecilia, you didn't put the name, so I have to. Okay, Hugo. How does Hugo feel for Cece since she has reached out? How does Hugo feel about Cece since she has reached out? I can't tell you what you should do, okay? That is your free will. If you want to communicate or you don't want to communicate with this man, that's up to you. Um, I feel like right now, I mean, he seems to have some sort of interest in you, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a romantic one right now. But I do think that you definitely got his attention or you got his interest or something like that. Okay. So it's almost like he is analyzing the offer. Okay. Whatever you said to him seems to have, intrigued him in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Romantically, no, I can't say that right now that I see that. But I still feel like he's still figuring it out with the Two of Wands. He's still deciding what he wants to do here. So he's not quite sure about you, okay? His feelings for you are showing up as like he really, he feels like a good energy right now towards you, okay? His feelings seem overall positive. I feel like he would like to talk to you more or talk to you or something like that. I just don't know who he is to you, but I do feel like he's interested in furthering things in terms of communication. Okay. I do feel like he has interest in you, but don't get it twisted and think it's romantic. I don't see romantic, but he just has a general interest in you right now. Okay. He's attracted to you. So based on how he's feeling, um, communicating with him does seem to be something positive and not negative in any way, shape, or form. So it's up to you now that you know what you know if you're going to proceed or not. So he is looking at you like favorably right now. So even if he has other options or whatever, he's looking at you as the one that he's most interested in right now. Like you're coming off like uh someone like somebody who just got a new car, for example. And you want to show it off. You're like, wow, look at this car. So I feel like he's very interested in you. He finds you attractive. Oh, that's a beautiful car. And he's thinking about all these things, but it doesn't feel like he's thinking about you romantically or emotionally. Okay, right now. Okay, so I did get Jessica and Khalil. Please do not type your question unless I call on you. And Cecilia, is he a new person to you or like an ex? What is it? Taylor will be next. After Taylor will be Kendra. You sent for another question. After Kendra will be Khalil. After Khalil will be Jessica. What's coming to Taylor in love? What's coming to Taylor Miller in love? Taylor Miller in love. What's coming to Taylor? What's coming to Taylor Miller in love? Coming to Taylor Miller in love. Taylor Miller. Stopped and I reached back. So I feel like it's kind of saying that It's like you got his like you recaptured. I'm hearing you recaptured his attention again or something like that. So you have his attention. He's very like interested and focused on you right now. But with the Two of Wands, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna take it there just yet, but I mean, it looks more favorable than not. I'm not sure what that means. Thanks, Mercury retrograde, for your energy. Not sure what that means, okay? Whatever that means. Um, yeah, so Taylor, when it comes to what's coming towards you in love, I feel like you're very guarded. Like you're very on the fence when it comes to love. Nine of Wands is here. I feel like you kind of may still be healing from something in some way, shape, or form, be it like mentally. Coming to Taylor in love soon, Taylor. Coming to Taylor Miller in love soon, Taylor Miller. Are you expecting somebody or waiting on somebody? Or are you in a separation with somebody? Because I know you said you've been single for a while. Or is that what you said? Let me double check. Very single and plan to stay that way for a while. Looking for a little hope. I mean, it's either, okay, so it's either you're expecting somebody in a way, even if you say, oh, I'm not waiting, the cards are going to pick up on your energy. Okay. Um, it's either that or you're kind of keeping the door open, as you already said, to new opportunities. Okay. To opportunities, which I can clearly see here. But I also feel like you're very, like, you're guarded. You're guarded, but you're keeping the door open. What's coming towards Taylor Miller in love? I see a King of Cups coming your way. This could be a water sign, but Scorpio is the King of Cups usually. I feel like you're definitely trying to manifest the King of Cups. You're trying to manifest someone who has your best interest at heart, somebody loving, caring, mature, emotionally intelligent, ready for really, like you want to manifest that kind of person. Okay. So even though you call yourself taking a break or whatever the case may be, you're still open to meeting the one. Okay. Um, you're kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're like in both worlds. Um, so okay, so if I don't know, I'm a realist, so I'm gonna ask you, how do you think that makes sense? Okay. You don't want to focus on love, you don't, but then again, when it comes, what are you gonna do? Not focus on it? What do you plan to do when it does arrive, when it does come? How are you gonna keep it? In order to keep it, you have to focus on it, right? So I feel like you have to really change the way you're looking at things as well. Your mindset needs to change, okay? Because you could be open to it all you want, but once it comes, what are you going to do? So it's either you're open, you know, you know, it's either like you're a little bit open or you're fully open. You have to be fully open, if love is what you desire. Because when it comes, you can't just be, oh, well, I'm guarded, I'm closed off. But at least you're here. That doesn't make any sense. Okay? So I feel like spirit wants you to kind of like check your mentality a little bit, okay? And yes, please be open-minded. I do feel like there's a King of Cups coming towards you, okay? Could be 3 weeks to 3 months time. Eight of Swords. It's coming to Taylor. Oh. So I do feel and see an opportunity coming towards you. I feel like this is like a like I said, it could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Taurus, okay? I feel like you're going to yeah, I feel like I see an individual coming towards you who does seem to be a wish fulfillment for you, but you're in your head about this individual, okay? You're scared, you're in your head. But they seem to be somebody who is um in good moral standing, okay? Like I feel like they value relationships. Okay, they want that. I feel like this is someone who is serious, they're commitment minded coming towards you. So that's why I said, you're guarding all these things, but you said you don't want to focus on it, which threw me for a loop because I'm like, well, you want love, but you don't want to focus on love. So when this person comes, which I see they are coming, what are you going to do? Not focus on them? So what's the point of wanting love then if you're not going to focus on it? Because this is an individual who wants a relationship. Their commitment, they're serious. Okay. Like I feel like this is the type of person who wants to settle down. They want to have children. They want a long-term relationship. They want marriage. They want all these things. But the only thing that's kind of the problem in this connection, I feel like, is you. You just guarded. That's all it is. Okay. This person may or may not be long distance. Okay. Maddie's current intentions for Kendra, please. I believe I already told you what his intentions are, okay? I feel like his intentions are a little bit more self-focused, okay? Because I feel like he's very focused on finances and money and all these things, okay? But I also feel like he also wants to give you some sort of security and stability, okay? But he knows that he needs to be the King of Pentacles. He needs to make sure financially he's there, and he continues to be there if he's going to be there for you. So I feel like he's looking at it as he needs to be financially stable in order to make you sure you two are stable together as a couple or whatever it is, okay? So, financial stability to him is going to lead to security between the both of you, okay? Or keeping things secure, because I don't know how secure they are now. And that's why I said may or may not be. That was the key word. I said may or may not be long distance. Okay, yeah. Cecilia, that's not Cecilia Taylor. Um, you do have more healing to do with the Four of Swords. It's very obvious. This is something I already said, but I do see someone on your path, okay? That's his current intentions with you, Kendra. I feel like he definitely wants to also be more communicative, because I don't know how communicative he is, but I do feel like he wants to like improve communication with you, especially, okay? Um, he definitely wants to like create security for you in this connection. Like, I feel like he wants you to feel safe. He wants you to feel assured and all these things that he can provide for you. Um, you know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So the King of Pentacles, obviously, you know, he is a type that wants to settle down and all these things, but I'm not really getting settled down right now. In the future, sure, but I think money is the most important thing for him right now. Making sure that's taken care of first. How can you say what is his feelings towards me? Okay, after Khalil is gonna be Jessica. He has his feelings towards Khalil currently. Or he has his feelings towards Khalil currently. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, this is the same person that I think you asked me about. I think I read for you before. He has his current feelings for Khalil. Hmm. He has his current feelings for Khalil. Um, right now, honestly, I feel like she's accepting of what has happened and she's moving forward here. Okay. She's accepting, she has accepted what has happened between the both of you. And I feel like she's looking towards moving forward, moving on. So it's possible she may have moved on from you. At least that's what it's showing right now. The World is a card of finality, closure, completion, okay, and release. So that's how she feels about you right now. Six of Swords is her moving forward, leaving things behind, but also um, in acceptance, okay? Nine of Wands, she's on the fence with you. She's guarded. She might still be holding some sort of grudge towards you in a way, but I just feel like she's released this connection as of right now. And then the star is her being distant, okay? Being emotionally detached from you. I feel like there was lessons within the situation, She's learned a lot from your connection in some way, shape, or form, but that's how she's looking at it. She's kind of looking at it as a lesson that she has learned, and she's moving forward, okay? Right now, that's what it shows. Well, you guys will reach out to Khalil or Hakeem. I don't know if you're Hakeem or what. Will Yizza reach out to Hakeem? Ten of Swords. Will Yizza reach out to Hakeem? The answer to that is no. She's not looking to reach out or connect with you right now. Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. I feel like the Five of Cups is you. You know, this is a loss for you. This is a disappointment. I don't know if you have any kind of regrets when it comes to her. Okay. But I feel like Spirit is telling you to just accept that loss right now, or accept that things may just be over right now. Okay. I don't know what transpired between the both of you, but it may be something that she's not willing to overlook. She's not willing to forgive right now. She's not willing to get over it. Okay. She may not be over what you've done, but she's still accepting whatever you did do or whatever happened between you two and moving forward with her life. Okay. And I don't see her budging with the Emperor. The Emperor is someone who rarely changes his mind. He's very stand on business type of guy. So if he says something, that's what it is. He's very stubborn. So if he said he didn't want to be with you, or he ended things with you, 9 times out of 10, he's not budging on that. You know, you wouldn't be able to convince the Emperor in no way, shape, or form. Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like emotionally she's not into this anymore. Okay, she's already walked away. And the Wheel of Fortune is another card of cycles. Okay, acceptance and moving forward. Okay. Hakeem's finances this summer. Hakeem's finances this summer. Hakeem. So I feel like your finances are definitely going to be very good. It's not the best, but it is good. Okay, you're making ends meet. You do seem to be able to, like you can afford to splurge a little bit on yourself. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is not rolling in dough. Okay, she is the minor arcana of the Empress, but she still has a pretty comfortable life. Okay, so even though you're not rolling in dough, you're not making all the money in the world, you're still able to live a very comfortable life here. And I feel like Spirit is telling you to make sure that you're focusing on your self-care as well. Okay? Even if you're a man, doesn't matter. Take time to, you know, focus on your emotional well-being. Invest in yourself physically as well. Okay? Okay. Finances this summer. Ooh. Page of Pentacles. There may come an opportunity, okay, this summer that could make you be, you know, in a better place financially if you're not right now. But if you're already in a decent place right now, I feel like you're going to continue to be in a decent place. Again, I don't really see huge increases in money for you. I don't see all of that right now. Okay. But that you're just able to make ends meet and take and afford to like splurge on yourself a little bit. Okay. Uh, Miss Sunshine, I'm kind of confused why you came in here and said that, because this is not like a general reading. These are paid readings. uh, so I'm kind of confused. All right. Last but not least, I have Jessica. Who is Jose to you? Is this like your partner or just someone you're talking to? Oh, well. Okay, you're on and off with him. What do you mean? Like, what do I see? Like, going forward? Or is that what you're trying to say? Going forward, what would it be like for Jessica and Jose? Going forward, what will it be like for Jessica and Jose? Jessica Hippolyto and Jose. Going forward, what would it be like for Jessica Hippolyto and Jose? I feel like you're going to see the truth. You're going to learn the truth about him. Okay? Because I feel like you're in this cycle of getting your heart broken over and over by him, but you go back for more. Okay? Five of Wands and the Three of Swords reverse. I feel like you're just constantly getting hurt here. Okay? And that's moving forward. It's going to be the same way. I don't know if you fight a lot and then you boom, disconnect, reconnect, make up. Okay. I don't know if he has the habit of like saying all the right things to you, but giving you false promises. You guys fight, break up, whatever, get make up. It's going to be the same cycle. Okay. Jessica and Jose going forward. Yeah, I just feel like you're continuously alternating between being tired of him, being frustrated, okay, letting your guard down, letting him in again. Then he does the same thing, letting him in. It's like the same thing, okay? So the best thing you can do is be very discerning, be very strong on your boundaries, and cut him off, okay? Because I feel like it's going to be the same thing over and over. You're going to continue to be on and off. I feel like you're ignoring your intuition when it comes to him. I have some Pisces energy here, but Four of Cups. Well, that makes no sense. Why would a man want you to be pregnant? You're on and off with this man. That makes no sense. He sounds irresponsible. Okay. But I don't know. I feel like it's more than just that. Okay. I mean, you can call it that if that's what you want, but I feel like it's more than just that. I feel like there's something about him in a situation your intuition tells you about that you're kind of ignoring. Okay. I don't see that this is somebody who is serious about you. A guy could say he wants kids and all these things. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's serious. Okay. So going forward, that's what we see. And if a man wants to get you pregnant without really committing to you, that's a red flag. Because I don't see anything here that would suggest that he's coming towards you for a commitment. Okay? I feel like he's playing it like games with you. Telling you all the right things, like I said originally. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like he's truly committed. He's not coming from like a genuine place. Okay? That's why I said it's deeper than just kids or whatever you said. Okay? Jessica, and Jose going forward. Anything else? Eight of Wands reverse. Same thing. Okay? I feel like it's going to turn into, if it hasn't already, some real bad vibes, real bad energy for the both of you. Okay? Because I feel like you and this person, you just never make it that far. Okay? I don't see this going far. Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. So that's interesting. That's interesting. So I can clearly see where you said that he wants to get you pregnant and all this stuff. And yeah, I feel like he could want to do that. But we could want to do a lot of things. So he wants to get you pregnant. What is his plan with you, though, other than getting you pregnant? Does he not want to commit? Does he not want to marry you and foster a healthy relationship? Or is he just concerned with getting you pregnant? Because I feel like he's very, like, irresponsible, okay? He's irresponsible. Knight of Coins reverse. He's not really truly ready to settle down or to commit to you, but he wants to get you pregnant. That's what I'm getting. Okay? I feel like he's not truly prepared or even ready for what he wants. Okay? Because I feel like even though he'll try to get you pregnant or something, he may still be messing with people on the side. Okay? Like, I feel like there's still interference. And I feel like he's not really all that committal. He still wants to play the field. I feel like he's still interested in that lifestyle. But then he wants to get you pregnant. So it's giving irresponsible. Okay? That's what it's giving going forward. And him doing the same thing over and over again. All right, let's see what else we got. Jared. Who is Jared to you, Shanice? Jared's energy towards Shanice. Jared's energy towards Shanice. What is Jared's energy towards Shanice? 8 of Wands. Eight of Wands is his energy towards you. Are you currently in communication? Jared's energy towards Shanice. I feel like his energy is that he wants to, like, hang out with you. Okay? His energy is that he wants to communicate. He wants to travel, to see you, to be with you, to, like, hang out or something like that, okay? Maybe even depending on, like, what the dynamic was, maybe a date or something. But it feels like he's a very flighty person, okay? And that he may not be coming towards you for commitment or anything serious, but that he wants to continue to date you, okay? Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. So he wants to have fun with you, sleep with you as well, but he may not be necessarily looking for a relationship with you, okay? That's what his energy is towards you. This person's a player, Shanice, so you are being warned, okay? This individual here is definitely a player from the far Himalayas. I don't feel like they have a serious intent or even a romantic intent with you, okay? This is somebody who's strictly looking for some fun to date you. And dating does not mean a relationship. It doesn't mean a commitment. It doesn't mean exclusivity, okay? So I feel like that's what he wants. He wants to have fun with you, maybe go on some dates or something like that, and that's it. He's very attracted, but he's also a player, non-committal, okay? Yeah, I can clearly see you did leave him alone, Queen of Swords. That's you. But it seems like he's coming back in very, very soon to play again, okay? I feel like he wants to keep things the way it was, or the way with the Hierophant. He doesn't want to deviate from maybe friends with benefits or something like that that you guys kind of had going on before. Or just like dating, having sex or some shit like that. He wants to keep that same like arrangement with you. You're welcome. All right, y'all. So the live is over. Um, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you guys soon.